guys, this is Christian with Collision Hub, and we're back out at SEMA 2011. And as you guys know, I sit on the board of directors for the Women's Industry Network, and as a lifelong painter, I'm always so excited to meet women in the industry that do what I do. And I managed to find JoAnn here at the SEMA show, and she's doing some amazing things with PPG and Sada. I can't believe some of the things you've accomplished. First female to have the cover of Easy Rider?
Yeah, that really surprised me too, and at the time, I didn't know it. And somebody had told me, and then another person had told me, and the September 2004 issue, my own personal bike was featured on the cover of Easy Riders.
Man, that's just an amazing accomplishment. Now, besides that, and just being an accomplished painter and having that in your portfolio, so to speak, you're working on some book series to teach people more about refinishing.
Well, back in 2003, I contracted with Motor Books for my first book, which was How to Custom Paint Your Motorcycle. There's been 5 more books after that, and now I'm working on book number 7. And what's really exciting about that book is that I'm partnered with Sada Spray Equipment, makers of these great guns, and I've been using Sada for like 10 years now.
Right.
It's all I use. And in addition to this book being available at the regular places like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, it'll also be available through all of Sada's jobbers worldwide.
Wow. So what I like about the books, I got the chance to kind of skim through a little bit of the information, is that in addition to the painting the motorcycle book, you've really got a book for really all level of people in the refinishing process, whether I'm a beginner or I'm kind of a medium painter looking to maybe add some tips and tricks to my resume.
Well, the great thing about this new book is it's designed for somebody who has their own shop, somebody that works at a shop, the hobbyist, anybody who's remotely interested. And it's going to be a 2-part book. The first part is basically going to be A to Z, from bare metal to the finished product. The second part of the book is going to be flames, graphics, all kinds of artwork that you can put on the surface. And one of the best parts of the book is that I'm partnered with PPG on this book. It's going to be all PPG products. And PPG, I've been using PPG for years,
Right.
but they came out with their Enviro base. And it's just such an amazing product. And to have their expertise contributing to this book, it's going to be the most comprehensive guide for water-based painting that there is, because right now there's nothing available other than the tech sheets that come with the product.
Right. And I think for some of the custom work that you do, the Enviro-based product is so great just because the water's giving me such depth of color. I mean, there's some colors and some movement I get with water that I just never got with my solvent bases.
Well, see, that's the thing, and being able to have a book that has all the tips and tricks to really apply that paint and have it on there to not have any issues. And that's another great thing about the books is they have great troubleshooting chapters, and this book is going to be no exception. So any kind of problem that you have, you can just look up in the troubleshooting section and find the answer to that problem, find out why it's happening.
Well, in addition to some of the motorcycle stuff you do, you've got some great real flame stuff, and you've done some great cars. What's in the shop right now that you're working on that we can expect to see?
Well, one project that's in the shop right now, we're pretty excited about it. It is a Smokey and the Bandit Firebird, not one of the ones from the movie, but a car very much like it. And instead of doing the decals on the car, we're going to paint the Trans Am, the bird, all the lettering, all the striping, all of that is going on in the car, and that is going to be part of the new book. And then another project that's going to be in the book, we've had a 67 Firebird that's been sitting now for 20 years. Paint's all cracked, and we are going to be going through that car from top to bottom, detailing the whole process in the new book.
Wow, so we're going to be, when we get that book, not only get to learn about that whole process, the process of the refinishing, we're going to get to watch that car get rebuilt right before our eyes.
Yeah, there'll be quarter panels being welded on there, so just about any question you have related to restoring a car, refinishing a car, every question is going to be answered in that book.
Well, that sounds like a must-have. Any time frame when we can expect to find it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble?
We're looking to debut the book at SEMA 2013.
Well, you got a lot of work to do. You're going to be very busy over 2012 getting that ready. Well, folks, we always find amazing people at SEMA to talk to that kind of up our game a little bit, share some new techniques and tricks that they're doing. Be sure to go on the website. JoAnn, you've got your own website they can visit.
Yeah, my company is Crazy Horse Painting, and you can find us and see all our work and find out all about the company at www.crazyhorsepainting.com.
And go on Amazon, do a little searching, or go to your local Barnes & Noble, find some of the other books that she's written that you'll be able to get some tips and tricks out of. And then stay tuned when we come back here for SEMA next year. We're going to have a copy of that book ready to go, and I want to see that car. So it's going to be exciting. We'll be back a little bit later from SEMA as we wrap up the show and kind of give you an overview of where we were this year and where we're planning on going next. Thanks.